Hello, hello everybody. Can you hear me? I think it's okay. How you doing? Been a couple of days. How it's going? Let's see. Hello, Tishan Nasre. How you doing? I remember you from yesterday's session. I think you yeah, you sent me on the session. That was pretty cool to see. How you doing? How you doing? Let's wait a couple of minutes so people can start joining. And okay, so where are you joining from? Are you joining from India? I remember yesterday I had a bunch of people from India. That was pretty cool to see. There was someone from uh, Mid Africa, I think. There was someone from South America, and um, I remember quite good. I'm from India. Okay, that's pretty cool. Which part? Uh, Let me see. Let me just turn the music a little bit down, just a little bit. Okay, it's two from me. Maharashtra. Oh, okay. It's a big city. Let me check. Maharashtra. Okay. Um. Oh, okay. 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 It's a state. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. How's the weather there? Hello, from Nigeria. Okay, so I see a couple of people from Nigeria. That's pretty cool. From Togo. Okay, okay. Welcome, welcome. How's the weather there right now? Here in Spain, it's quite cold. Um, Probably maybe in India it's a little bit hot. Um, from Delhi capital. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, let me just share the screen. I have just a minute presentation to guide you and you know just get like the introduction and what are we going to work on today. So I can see there's three people. Let's wait a couple of minutes more so people can start joining. Because I just sent the message on like 5 minutes ago. On Discord, so people maybe are just having some more from Delhi. Okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Are you planning to visit Europe or Spain or I don't know, maybe the US or uh Japan or something? Any trip planned? Yeah, of course. Tisha Nasre asks, "Can I send you my resume for any improvement?" Yeah, sure. Do you have the private chat um, of the stream? You can send me your resumes, and we will take a time so we can check your resumes if you want, and I will suggest some changes if that's okay with you. So just send me your link resume or LinkedIn or whatever on the private chat here. Tell me if you can send me something on the private chat so I can see it. Um, okay. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Soy de India. Okay. Nice. You speak Spanish then. Okay, so for the people who wants the resume to get checked, um, at the middle of the session, I will just take a time to review some CVs or LinkedIn's or GitHub profiles or whatever. Just send me the link on the private chat, and I will go through them. Okay. Um. Yeah. On Discord. No. Private chat. I mean, like in Twitch. I think you can send private chats. Some people send me sometimes some private chats here. If not, send them. I think in Discord. I just have permission for friends to send me messages. So probably you couldn't, but try it on the private chat here in on Twitch and confirm if you can send something here. Is that okay? Okay, so let's start. People will just be joining soon. How to send private chat? Let me see, because I have like the management dashboard. I'm not like I can't see what you're seeing on Twitch. No problem to handle. Okay, just let me see. Yeah, if not, send them on Discord. No worries. My username on Discord is the same as this one. Nelful79. So I will get the requests here. So I'll be just accepting them. So you can send me a message. So yeah, send them on Discord. My username is Nelful79. So okay. So let's start. First of all, a brief presentation for the people who doesn't know me. I'm Nelfal. Uh, I'm a coach, DMLH. I live in Barcelona, and I'm currently organizing an indie hackathon. That's it. So brief presentation. A lot of people saw me on other streams, but yeah, for new people, this is me. I'm 24 years old. So let's see. We have a question real quick. Just a general question: is participating in this event help me in my resume? Like, can I put something on my resume regarding this? Do you mean like the Global Hack Week? Yeah, probably you always can if you work, for example, on a project on the Global Hack Week, or you attended some technical workshops, you can put that on, like, probably you have an educational section, well, education section. You can put there like, I worked on this project, I attended these conferences, these workshops. So okay, I'm getting a request here from Vamshi. Okay, you accepted. So yeah, probably, yeah, you can. No worries about that. Uh, the challenges here are very simple. What do you mean by very simple? Um, I want to put the Global Hack Week on my LinkedIn. We will check that in a while. I will show you the LinkedIn and how to add these kind of things, like, personal projects and conferences, like courses you made online and all that stuff. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, I received a CV from Vamshi. That's cool. We will be taking that later. So I got this here. For the other people, just send me your CVs and we'll check them once we finish a little bit. Well, what at the end of the session. Okay, so we'll take a good time to check them all. Let me see. Okay, we have this here. We have another request. Okay, accepted. Okay, so yeah, let's see. I call this session resume building and interview skills for tech jobs. We will be going through a bunch of things: the market, the tech market. Let's say the design market, like for UI developers, well, designers in this case, or developers, front end developers, and all that stuff, to see how's the market doing. Are the companies hiring? Are they, I don't know, firing off people? Um, so yeah, this will be the session. Okay, let me check some questions here. They are not very effective. Will they affect my resume? Do you mean the challenges? I don't think so. Nothing should affect. Nothing like you do, like a challenge or a project or whatever, will affect negatively your resume. I mean, you mean positively. So yeah. Um, how can we add the tag blogging and if you're a global ambassador in any cloud company resume? Okay, we'll talk about that later. We will be doing a resume live and checking some of your resumes. So yeah, no worries about that. We will check that in a moment. I would like to know about your background, like what programming stack you work up in. Uh, do you mean like me, Nelfo? I work as backend developer. Right now, I'm doing C Sharp. I've worked with Golang for 4 or 5 years, and now I'm doing C Sharp. And background, I don't have any college degree. Um, I'm, well, I have high school degree. I don't know if that works, but it worked. So I got a job like 5 6 years um, ago. And yeah, when I was 18, I just left high school a little bit late because I was not a very good student. But okay, so yeah, that's my background. I don't have that much um, going on there. Uh-uh. Can you tell how to upgrade and scale our resume with the help of Global Hack Week? Yeah, of course. We'll talk about that later. Okay. I will just I'm noting these questions so we can. Okay, I have another request. Okay. So yeah, no worries, no worries, folks. We'll be checking all that in a moment. Hi, don't share my screen live. It's Yeah, you cannot send DM because first you need to send me a request, and then I accept the request and then you can send me a message. I accepted a few here, Bamshi, Hemant, Texas. So yeah, just send me a request. I will accept it and then you can send me a message. I just have it configured this way. But okay, so yeah, let's start. So how's the tech marketing, the tech market landscape? Okay. Um, okay, a lot of you saw news lately, like companies firing people. Meta, like Facebook, fired like 10,000 employees. It sounds like, okay, when you see the news, you say, okay, it's like 8% of the workforce, but 8%, it's 10,000 people, so it's 10,000. I don't say families because probably maybe there's more than one job, but it's a lot. Okay, so people were concerned like, okay, with all this AI thing, we're not having more jobs. All tech companies are firing people, you know, and that was quite because in my opinion, and looking at data, uh well, in 2020, a lot of things happened. Okay, we all know that COVID came, and a lot of companies started like saying, okay, what's next? All the stock market went down because people were there was um a fear. Let's keep it this way. In Spanish, it's called incertidumbre. It was there was a fear like what's next. Okay, so a lot of people took the money out of tech companies and all that stuff, and then when vaccination came and all these companies started to see like the light at the end of the tunnel, people start getting vaccinated, airlines started operating again, tourists started going on trips, and tech companies were like, okay, so this was in 2021. Okay, I would say November 2021. Things were like, okay, COVID, it's not gone, but it's going. The vaccination thing is apparently working. So let's hire people. Let's do things because we've been stopped like for a year, and with all this fear and all that stuff, and now we have a lot of money, and a lot of startups started in 2021, the hedge funds, all the hedge funds, all the companies started, making a lot of money, investing a lot of money, and getting more employees than they needed. And what happens? Okay, so you'll see that in companies you'll go to, people usually are not productive. Okay, so it's something that a lot of people don't talk about it, but we know that because I'm not saying all the people, but a lot of people are not that productive. Okay, so when companies realized, okay, we have 10 people doing the job that probably 6 people can do. Okay, because in terms of you can measure like the job a person can do. Okay, so let's say you have a software engineer. Okay, and and that software engineer is writing, let's say, 20 lines of code a day. Okay, and you have 10 of them, let's say 5 of them, so you have 100 lines of code a day. It's just an example, okay, with small numbers, just to get that in mind. So once the company started realizing, okay, we have too much employees and the job being done is the same as, like, let's say a couple of years ago in terms of numbers. Okay, so um and with COVID, for example, when a lot of companies went work from home and all that stuff, there's a lot of people that have a lot of distractions at home. So that work from home thing, it's really, it's a debate. Okay, it's something that will last years, because a lot of people are just work from home. I like it, I'm productive. A lot of people are not productive, so companies are like, okay, come to the office at least a couple of days a week, and employees are, I'm not going to your office, and all that stuff. It's a huge debate, different opinions, um, but probably companies, let's say in 2022, last year and this year, started realizing, like, um, that they had more employees than they needed. But for example, Meta, it's a huge example. For example, with the, because a lot of people have projects that they have more people than they need, like the metaverse. On Meta, for example, they spend like hundreds and hundreds of millions, and you know you're not getting the results you wanted. Probably in the future, maybe with these glasses, the Facebook Oculus glasses and all that stuff, probably we'll get that investment return in the future. But nowadays, people are not used to wear like huge glasses, move at home, like, with this headset and all that stuff. There are people that likes to play with it, but it's not, they're not paying millions for that. So you need a huge market to make all that profit come back. So a lot of projects canceled, over hiring of a lot of people. So the work from home thing, I think it's a reason too why they fired a lot of people, because a lot of companies said, okay, you work from the office, or we will need to just say goodbye to you, and that's it. And a lot of developers are like, okay, I'm not going to the office, I want to stay from home. So companies are like, okay, I'll pay you like the firing, what it's called, like, when companies fire you, they have to pay you like, all these compensations and all these bonuses and all that stuff. And companies are like, okay, I'm paying you this, just go. Some of them, it's controversial, but a lot of them, not a lot, but some of them use this like an excuse, just to fire people. Like, okay, we want to fire people, but we don't know how. So we have a new rule: you come to the office or you're fired. Okay, so that's another option. Okay, so now, the thing is, they fired a lot of people, but now companies, at least for example in Spain, the hiring, the companies hiring, or I think I would say in the US too, are not hiring that much than a year or a couple of years ago. It's not a bad thing. Okay, you'll get a job, but it's not that easy to switch from jobs once you have one. Then I don't know. I remember in 2019 or even 2021, you're like, I want to change switch company. You had an interview, at least in Spain. I'm talking. I had some friends from the other job, like getting interviews in like a week. And starting the new job in 3 weeks. So now it's getting tough. I always say this: the good developers will never be out because they're needed. But for people, especially starting, it's quite tough. Not tough. You can start with an internship, for example, and demonstrate to the company that you're really valuable. Okay, so let's say you start with, I don't know, you can say to a company, I always say this, okay, to some engineer friends that I have. You're like, okay, I'm not I just want a job, but the companies, sometimes companies are like more, if it's not a junior job and it's like medium and you came out of college, they're like more restrictive, like, they think about it more. And I say to my friends, okay, just tell the company that you're going to work for them for free, like a couple of weeks, and they will decide if they like you or not. You're not losing that much in 2 weeks. Probably you'll lose your salary for 2 weeks, but then you can demonstrate the company that you're worth it, and we say, okay, I'm going to give you a contract and pay you the other 2 weeks. Okay, I know people that have done that. Um, just going to the company saying, "Okay, I'll do this job for you for free. Don't pay me. If you like it, pay me. If not, don't pay me." Okay, so they will be okay. I'm not losing anything. If I like it, I will pay him. If not, he'll just go, and I'm not paying him anything. Probably they will accept. Some of them they don't accept, or maybe obviously you have to work with a contract because legally they need you need a contract to work, but uh you can add like an annex saying I'm refusing my salary for 2 weeks just to see how it's going. Okay, so this is the tech market landscape. Okay, and let me show you. Let's go to LinkedIn, for example. Okay, let's go to LinkedIn. Let me just share with you the screen. Okay, let me see we have a question here. Just let me share the screen and I'll be with you. Okay. 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 Let me see. Okay. So good. Okay. Good. It's for if I go with full stack with Python like the Django, or it's better to be with Node Express. What did you say about it? Okay, so the programming language thing, um, it's sometimes confusing. Okay, because a lot of developers think that it's really important to go a company. For example, the current company I work on, I'm a C# developer, and when I got in, I didn't code in C# like never. Okay, so I just said that in the interview. I learned a little bit to make the coding challenges. They were in person, so in the office, but I knew Golang and I programmed with Golang for 4 years, 5 years. Okay, so the concepts are the same. Let's say, for example, in a couple of, I don't know, maybe just an example. Let's say in a programming language, there's Golang, for example, there's Go routines, and maybe in C#, they're called concurrency. I don't know, something. Okay, so it's like different names. Sometimes it's a little bit different the method, the architecture or whatever, but the concepts like classes, objects, functions, um, I don't know, variables, constants, whatever, are basically the same. So sometimes there's something changing from a language to another, but I would recommend you to start with the things you feel more comfortable with. Like, let's say you like it. Um, yeah, Texas Nasre. I'll be doing. Okay, I just have this one. This is my sad LinkedIn. Again, not sad, but okay. Let me see. Add the stage. Okay, so what I was saying is basically, yeah, no worries about the language. Learn the language. You really just try to understand the concepts. Okay, not the language itself. The language is something really easy to learn and start coding with another language. You know, if you have some JavaScript basics, it's really easy to switch to Node.js, for example, or Next.js, Express, everything like it's really similar. So if you want to go full stack, I'll recommend you. Um, in my opinion, I've never done the Django, but in my opinion, I would recommend you go with Node.js. You know, to build an API, and then you JavaScript for the front end to make the request and all that stuff. Uh, hey, Hey, Ashwin here. I want to know which is the best expected quarter for to apply for jobs. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's say okay, okay. Can you see the LinkedIn? We'll be checking the market now. Okay. Okay. So this is interesting. Because it depends on the company and where they pay taxes. Okay, it's quite confusing, but it makes sense. Because for example, let's say I work for example, let's say a Chinese company. Okay, so their fiscal year doesn't start on, for example, let's say January. Okay, it starts in March. So, for example, you need to know, let's see the company when it starts. So, because at the beginning, probably a lot of companies is when they make like the budgets, all the budgets for new employees, seeing new projects, trying to invest in new projects, getting people for those projects and all that stuff. So I would say at the beginning of their fiscal year, you know, or I would say September, for example, when people come from vacations. A lot of companies start moving, looking for employees because a lot of employees leave for the same reason. So I would say, or after Christmas, a lot of, I don't know why, but after like holidays and September, well, yeah, after like the summer or a winter, there's a lot of movement. Okay, or when the company starts making the budget and all that stuff, looking for new people. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn. Can you see it? Yeah, I think it's shared. um can you see it properly? Want me to make the screen bigger? Okay, cool. Can anyone please give me a response? uh, okay, I'm assuming it looks fine. Um, okay. Um, okay, let's see. Let's go to, for example, empleos. Okay, empleos, it's employments, job, like job offers or something. Let me see. Let's go to, as you can see, there's remote, for example, a lot of jobs. Let's find, um, tell me a city, for example. Where are you from? Let's see if we can find something there, something interesting. Um, give me a city. I think someone was from India. Okay, which city of India? Let's see. India. what we can find. What are you looking for? Bangalore. Okay, let's see Bangalore. What are you looking for? Like I don't know, software. Let's say soft, soft, or full stack. Full stack. Okay, let's say full stack. Let's see if we have. Por favor, sugiere los de Barcelona y Valencia. Okay, let's see. We have a position, senior reliability engineer. Okay, let's see if we can find something. Okay, so for Bangalore, we have 56 results. Okay, things to keep in mind. Don't be guided with these numbers, okay? Because obviously this is, for example, for a senior position. Obviously, companies are not often looking for juniors or seniors in the same way. Because when you look for a senior, it's someone who has really good experience, has a lot of different capacities, and probably they know how to solve a lot of problems. And obviously the salary is not the same, and the budgets for the company are not the same, so they don't look the same for as much as senior engineers than for example mid engineers or junior, let's say, or whatever. Okay, he was saying sites. Okay, site reliability. Okay, let's change this. Okay, so we have a little bit more jobs. Take in mind that this is in Bangalore and surroundings. Okay, I don't know what this alrededores in Spanish. It's like surroundings, so it's like Bangalore and surroundings. I don't know in this case, for example, LinkedIn, how much kilometers of surrounding it takes, because it's not the same like Bangalore and 3 kilometers away than Bangalore and 25 kilometers away. But okay, let's see. We have 187. Okay, so recommendations here, for example, you see. Let me just translate it in English so you can see it. Okay, we have here a message. Okay, let's say you like this offer. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's say you like this offer, okay? Site reliability engineer. And you see, okay, see a comparison with 150 other applicants. And now here we can see 117 requests. Okay, so LinkedIn, how this works, sometimes it's kind of tricky, okay? Because you can see this and say, okay, 117 people have applied. I have no chance. I don't think I can get in. It's a lot of people. Don't say that, okay? You don't know. And when I hit the request here, for example, okay, that's what LinkedIn considers as a request. Because sometimes a lot of people go here and say, okay, I'll apply for the job. Okay. So here, for example, you see, can you see this in the link? This parameter called UTM campaign LinkedIn job wrapping. Okay. So once you hit this for this specific link, LinkedIn gets like this requested. Okay. But it's not requested because a lot of people just come here and maybe they're just lazy and they say, okay, let's apply. Oh, okay, too much information to put in. I'm going out. Okay. So, okay, take that in mind. So probably maybe people who fully requested the job, like with the forms, send it and everything, maybe it's 50. It's not 117. Okay. Okay, let me see. Please consider my query as well. There is one more query, like what if you apply for entry level, but you posted knowledge to be at mid level? Okay. If you apply for entry level junior job, but you possess knowledge to be at mid level, like by having more projects previously, then will the company consider you for mid or senior level, or you must follow the experience ladder gradually? Okay, great question. So There's a couple of things. Okay, so if you consider yourself a junior, so let's say, for example, a company is this one, for example. Okay, maybe this company is looking for someone like mid-level. Okay, and I'm a junior, and I can just request the job with, let's say, a cover letter or whatever, and say, hey, I saw you're looking for someone with some experience, but I'm a junior. I know how to do this. I think I can learn a lot. Whatever. Okay, just present yourself. Say what you are. Don't lie. Okay, that's not good. But probably they will say, okay, it's not what are we looking for, because we're looking for somewhere more mid. But instead of the 40K, let's say 40,000 euros or 50,000 are we offering to a mid level, we're going to offer you like 25. Okay, because you have less experience. Would you like it? Obviously the conditions will not be the same, but maybe the company are not looking for a junior, but they see your attitude, what you want to learn, everything, and you can get the job. um so yeah. And the ladder gradually, I mean, I think you mean like getting to the company, you know, let's say you're a mid. Okay, and you apply for a junior, you getting as a junior, and then you need to go from junior, mid again, and then senior. Okay, so the level thing is quite confusing sometimes too. Okay, because what do you consider like a junior? Okay, like someone that resolves the problem in 1 hour instead of half an hour. What do you consider senior? Someone that knows a lot of programming languages, someone that solves problem quicker, because you can know 1,000 different languages and know MySQL, you can know MongoDB, you can know Python, C Sharp, C++, Java, everything. That doesn't make you a senior if you don't know how to solve a problem. Okay, let's say you there's an infrastructure problem, let's say, or a code problem, and the junior comes up to you, or a mid-level says, okay, I have this problem, you're a senior, I think you can help me, and you don't know how to solve that problem, and a junior comes and solves that problem that you didn't know as a senior. Which one is senior? So once you know a lot, or once you solve a lot of problems? I would say that the level difference is responsibility. Okay, so I've seen that. I've seen people as a senior that have like 25 years old, okay, or 26, and I've seen some people mid with 35 years old. The age doesn't mean nothing. We all know that. The experience does. Okay, so if you have a lot of experience solving problems, not knowing a lot, and you know how to demonstrate that to the company, like you're responsible, you can take care of the project, the product, you can solve a lot of problems, whatever, you'll be in a higher level. So it all depends on the skills you have. Um, Obviously what you know, but what how can you apply what you know? Okay, so let's say you know 15 languages, how you can apply them. If you know how to apply them, how to solve the problems, how to use all that language, sorry, all that I would say learnings, or you know, that makes you a senior, not the things you know. Okay, so yeah, I would say you can just apply, for example, as a mid for a junior position, and then ask a little bit more money, because let's say they have for the junior position like a range from 25 to 30. If you you can help more, or let's say give more value to the company, ask for 35, okay, or 37. They will take care of that. If you give them a good impression, you make a good coding tech interview. So yeah. Is this search applicable for free LinkedIn in account or paid one? Okay, I have a free one. So yeah, it applies for a free one. For example, this thing here says, see a comparison with 150 other applicants, is with just premium. Okay, so I don't have premium right now, but you can see a lot. I've had premium before. So basically what you can see is like a graph with the different applicants, where they applied from, what kind of degrees they have, like to know a little bit which are you with who are you competing with in this case. Okay, what is a cover letter? Basically, how important is and what should be there. Okay, a cover letter, it's not something that all the jobs require, because they don't put it on the description. But I think it's really important, because nowadays, for example, a lot of people just come here, okay, and see. Now there's something called simple application. You know, it's a but. I think it's simple application. Let me see. Look for it. Just blocked. I don't know why. Okay, it's something called simple application. That basically you have a button here, this one, and people just apply. Oops, you just saw my email. Okay, so basically, a lot of people just apply to a bunch of different jobs, and they probably, okay, let's say this one is, they have 67 requests, okay, let's say, or 100. So this person, in this case, Fridolin Peterson, will receive like 100 CVs with people, okay, and a lot of them don't have even a cover letter. So it's cool, okay, you have the resume, it's pretty cool, but it's cooler to have a cover letter. Basically, a cover letter is when you apply for a college, let's say, in the US, for example, you want to go to Stanford or Harvard or any other college, you have like, I think, this cover letter where you present yourself, what you like, what you do, how what do you think you can um, help the company with, all your experiences, what you like, what you don't like, everything. So it's a really good presentation, so they can see you, know your attitude. And SOP, I don't know what it's SOP exactly, but basically it's just like a letter presenting yourself, okay, because the experience, you put that on the CV, and the cover letter is basically who you are, why do you want this job, why do you like the company, your motivation and all that stuff, okay. So think about it that way. And so basically, cover letter also helps you to be different than other applicants, because that means that you took your time to apply for the company and you know what they're doing. You're not just applying to random companies trying to get a random job to a company that you don't know even what they do, because a lot of people don't even read this. I've seen that before. This is people that just growing, blah blah blah. Okay, 5 years of experience. I have two, but okay, backers. Okay, apply. Boom. Okay, so they know that. Obviously, they know that there's people that don't even read the descriptions. So it's like an extra that so yeah, statement of purpose. Uh, I would say so. Yeah, basically, what's your purpose? What do you want to do? Why do you like us? Whatever. Okay. So let me check this. The presentation. Okay. So we're going to do backwards. First of all, how we can improve our LinkedIn, so recruiters can go just to our profile, okay, and be like shocked, and they want to work with us. First of all, obviously your location must be good. Okay, so in this case, I'm from Barcelona. The contact thing, I would recommend you for contacts. Don't add people that you don't know. Okay, let me explain. Okay, let's say you had an interaction with with that person, I don't know, sometime, but they know you just a little bit, but they know who you are. Okay, then yes, connect with them, but don't connect with people that you don't know. Because let's say, for example, this person is a recruiter, uh, a people, an HR person, and I want to work in this company. Okay, for example, actually, I work in this company, but let's say, um, okay, so let's say I want to work in this company, and I see that I have four common contacts. Okay, so let's say Jordi. Okay, and let's say I have great confidence with Jordi. He's my friend. I know him. He knows me. I can just tell Jordi, hey, I want to work in this company. I saw this person um, works there. Is a recruiter. Can you please just give a recommendation about me? So that company takes you more into account. So he'll be, yeah, okay, I will talk with Andrea, and let's see. Okay, so that's what LinkedIn contacts are for. You can have people that you don't know, but probably they won't help you to get a job or something. But if it's someone that you're interested in or you like or whatever, yeah, just send them a request just to see their posts and what they post, what they like, what they don't like, what they're thinking, whatever. Okay, so I have a question. I have heard that at first it's automated screening of CVS. So in such a scenario, how a customized cover letter will be accessed? I mean, are they going to read all? Okay, so the thing in LinkedIn, for example, because I had some off, I had to open an offer for a company. Um, okay, let me show you. Let me show you something. Okay, this is a page. I was looking for someone. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, I can't show you that. Okay, I can show you that because there's some private information for the people who apply for the job. But basically, do you know like this offers in LinkedIn? Yeah, there's a filter, but it's a LinkedIn filter. Okay, this is a trick, but I will show you. Let's say I want to work here, for example. Oh, okay, it must be like this. Okay, do you know these questions that LinkedIn makes to you? Okay, let's say I have this LinkedIn. Okay, do you know these questions here? Okay, have you seen this before? So let's say the company is, they ask you how many years of work experience do you have with PHP? Okay, let's say the company is looking for someone that has like more than 9 years or more than 5 years. If I just hit three, they will get a notification like with my profile, but just in red. Just saying, okay, this person applied, but it's not a complete match because they just have 3 years instead of five. Because the company, like the recruiter or the company, are making these filters. So these are filters that will filter you after applying. So if you put here just 0 years of experience, Symfony zero, did you develop using Docker? No. Maybe they want someone that used Docker before. So this will just discard, not discard like delete you, but you'll be just in red. Okay, so it will be someone it's not matching. So this is the filter. Okay, don't lie. You can lie and put here like 9 years, and here you can put 6 years, but it's not the thing because one, it's not good to lie, and second, you'll get probably an interview or something, and then a technical interview, and you'll fail because obviously you don't have that experience. So yeah, okay, let's continue with the profile. Okay, so really important. The contacts, just add the people who you're really interested in, people who you think can help you. You can have your teachers from college. Maybe they know people from companies. They know you because you went to their classes, and they can recommend you. Put something good about you on LinkedIn. So it's cool to have them. Okay, so here, basic, we have some analysis, people who viewed my profile. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I just this thing is something useless from LinkedIn. Like someone saw your profile and they put like this picture. Okay, I don't care, because if you don't tell me the name, I don't care. You can see the name if you have premium. The premium is like $60 a month. I think $60. It's quite well. It looks expensive, but if you're a recruiter or a company, it's cheap because you can get really good talent, a lot of information. So, okay, let me see. Okay, 96 views, impressions. I made a publication, a post. Sorry, not a publication. Here we have some. Let me just translate to English. Okay, resources, content. I don't use this. Okay, about. Okay, so here, let me just um, turn it original because when I translate, everything just goes out and that stuff. Okay, I just have some hackathons I attended, for example. Okay, this is about me. Okay, Acerca de is about me, and here, for example, I have some hackathons. Not all of them, but some of them. This some hackathons I won, and here I have Instagram. I don't know. I just have the Instagram because some companies want to see your, public life. What you post. I don't know. Maybe you're a hater and you just post like hate content everywhere. That's not really a good impression because it's not good having someone hater at your company or just screaming at people and things like that. Well, I don't think they go to your Instagram, but I just have the my profile and my GitHub. Okay, this one is really important in my opinion because if you're a developer or a design if you're a designer, you can put your Dribble. I don't know if you know this site, Dribble or Behance. There's another one called Behance or Figma profile or whatever. So this is like your resume, your portfolio. And this, for example, I have these ones. Okay, this is some projects. This is where you can make some posts about your project. Okay, for example, I have some posts here. Let me show you. Okay, this is some posts I made. Okay, for example, this one, it's Wallapop. It's basically like eBay here in Spain, where you can sell stuff and buy stuff. Basically, I made a client, an API client project where you can use some functions and get some information. It's pretty cool. So it's something like, okay, I made this. I wanted to share it with my LinkedIn friends or whatever. I just posted. Okay, it was 5 months ago. It's just I have some endpoints here. I'm handling some requests. Okay, so that was cool. Okay, I have 5 stars. Well, 4 stars. One of them are mine. Okay, just give it a star. Okay, so yeah, this is, for example, a project of mine that I've worked on. I just made a publication, and I put it here something really simple. Okay, since I haven't found any public Wallapop API, I've decided to do some research and come out with this client in Go. I hope someone can use it in the near future. And just a note here, work in progress and has not been tested for stability enough to be used in a productive environment. Okay, it's just taking into account for people. You cannot use this like it's really stable and really tested. It's just a small project. But yeah, this, for example, is a great way to show off your I won't say talent, but your ability to work and everything. So this is a good way to show what you know, um, and how you can put, for example. Okay, okay, just me a couple of years ago in a hackathon. It's something. It's cool. You can put some of your hackathon wins and whatever, so people can just say congratulations, and probably some recruiters say, oh, okay, he won a hackathon, probably he's good. This wasn't okay, it's down right now because Heroku went paid, full paid, because it was free. And basically it was a search engine for books. You could just search the book and you'll get some books and download that books. This one, for example, was okay, this was a cryptocurrency trading bot with a really basic strategy. I had the repo public. Now it's private, I think. Oh, okay, it's still public. So yeah, this was like a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and basically it was a cryptocurrency trading bot. Okay, just a project that I've worked on a on a weekend. So I just posted here. Okay, and okay, this was another project. This was a scraper for the library project. Okay, because I had the front end and then I have the back end with scraping like different websites and different books from different websites. So yeah, basically really important, in my opinion. Put some post things you like. Try not to post like political opinions and things like that, because it's not bad to share your political you know ideology, but probably LinkedIn is not the best place, because maybe if you, I don't know, because maybe companies don't like that people have all these um things posted, because I don't know, some don't talk about politics in in your job. That's um that's uh well, you can, but if you have a lot of confidence with your teammates. But I won't recommend that. Okay, so for example, here I have more posts. For example, a hackathon that I was organizing. um I was looking for someone, for a company, an organizer. Okay, that's some publications. You can post some stuff. Here is the experience. Okay, put as much experience as you can. Okay, for example, I worked in this company for 4 years, the MLH since January this year, not that much. Now I'm a well, I started as a junior developer for the same reason, because I didn't have like experience in C#, and it was the first time working with it. And yeah, I just talked with the company, said, okay, I'll start as a junior. It's like junior for that position specific, because I'm more like a platform developer. Never mind, just put the positions here, your experience, really important. And here in license and certifications, you can put all the courses. For example, if you attended MLH, someone asked before, you can put that here. Okay, just add, oops, not, okay, let me see, just add, let's see what kind of certification. Okay, so there's some, you can put other, probably other. You can put the name here of the certification. Okay, here's the company who sent you the certification, which date you started, which date you finished, the ID, whatever, the URL. Okay, here in the projects, you can add the projects you made, for example, in hackathons and all that stuff. So you can just add a project, and you can add all the details, add some pictures. If you have a demo URL, you can send it, whatever. Okay, so this is a good start. Here I have some courses, for example. The C++ is more recent, the C#, some aptitudes, the languages. Okay, so if you know any language, just put it here. Put the level. It's really important. Um, yeah, and here I have some companies, interests, some groups, newsletters, institutions. These are universities from Spain. So yeah, basically this is your LinkedIn profile. You can add some extra stuff and all this and all that. Aptitudes, you can add as much as you know and as much as you can. Let me see. I have a couple of questions here, and we will be going with the CV. What is the difference between CV and resume? I would say are the same thing, my opinion. Let me check. In between CV, I would say it's the same thing. Um, page and background. Oh, okay. A resume, I would say, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's kind of the same, but like the CV, it's like an extended part of your resume. So it's like with all this information, all your information on resume, it's more like um a resume, and basically you have all your previous experience, but in less space. Okay, so it's like one page, and the CV it's like all your experience, all the things you've done, and everything. But I would say a lot of recruiters treat it like the same thing because it's like more an extension. But yeah, here you know. Okay, I have a question here from Ethical Code. Suppose I have worked up in good projects and have good understanding of some particular stack. Also, in such a case, can I put like 1 year experience considering my comfortability of understanding, even being a fresher? Okay, so the experience thing, um, it's a good question because what do you consider, for example, experience? Like 8 hours a day, a job? Because if you work for a company 8 hours a day for a year, actually you have a year of experience. But if you work at home on personal projects 10 hours a day, that's I would say they call it like more professional experience. Okay, not experience, but just to tell you, for example, let's say you have you're really good at C++ and you've never worked before in a company, but you made a game in C++. If you apply to a job for a company, um, okay, let's say you tell them you have 1 year of experience, okay? But that needs to be confirmed on the interview. So once you do the technical interview, they will confirm if you have 1 year of experience or two or none or whatever. So if you're really good at C++ and you make the interview and you just hit the technical interview like a boss, you'll get the job. I'm telling you, you'll get the job even you have none experience on the professional world or the professional industry. So the, in my opinion, the professional experience thing, it's just a number to be guided. Because if you work, for example, 5 years in a company doing C sharp, you have 5 years experience in C sharp. But maybe someone that worked a couple of years at home with personal projects, 12 hours a day, have more experience than you because they have more knowledge. Basically, it's just to see because maybe you worked in a company 1 year, but you've been 1 month on vacation, and the other month, you married and you were on your honeymoon for a month or 2 months, so you don't have a year of experience at all. You have like 9 months, but it's considered 1 year. So it depends on how you see it. But yeah, my opinion is know as much as you can, learn as much as you can, and apply for jobs. Don't be afraid if you don't have the experience they ask for. Like this meme. about companies requesting 5 years of experience for technologies that are 2 years old. There is it's just really orientating, because if you don't match like half of the description and you apply and they like you, you'll get the job. Okay, I'm telling you for experience, because when I got my first job, I had no I had no degree, I had no experience. I had some experience with PHP, doing some personal projects in 2017. I was 18 years old and I got the job, because probably they saw me. They told me, okay, you have some energy and you want to learn. You know what you're saying a little bit, so we'll give you the opportunity. It's good to see companies pushing some people. Okay, we have another question here. We will be doing the CV review right now. Okay, so if someone else wants me to review the CV, send it to me on Discord just right now, so I can just take them all. Okay, Microsoft Word is enough for resume building. If it's not, so can you please suggest a free resume building website? Yeah, I had that prepared for you. Sure, I have this one. Do you know Canva? Probably you know Canva. Have you worked with Canva before? Probably to make some presentations for hackathons or anything. Probably you've used Figma or something. Okay, so I would recommend Canva. Okay, my resume is with Canva. It's really good. Don't do it with Word, okay? Because Word, it's good, but it's like really wide and just lines of text. And for example, in this case, okay, just this kind of tips, just delete them. This is just the template. But whoa, you see this at a first glance and say, okay, I can see the picture. You can add the picture or not. This is well, it's commonly it's more like a traditional thing. Like you have your CV is your presentation. You have the picture, your name, age, whatever. But I've seen a lot of CVs without the picture, and I think there's no problem with that. But yeah, let's say you put the picture. Okay, you have the name. Okay, boom, and here with another color you have the position. Okay, or what she's doing in this case or whatever. Work experience, just a small introduction, the dates. I would suggest these dates to be like I put them like this, just so you can get like, or maybe the years of experience. You have some skills. You have the phone number, the email, the portfolio website. It looks more like at first glance, it looks better. And I would suggest Canva. You have a bunch. Some of them are paid, but a lot of them are free. Okay, so in this case, for example, are all free, black. So probably you see here, for example, this one is pro, so you need a subscription, but a lot of them are free. Okay, so you can just take this one. Okay, change the name. Okay, let's say novel, the holy. Let's say backend developer or whatever. Here I can change my picture. Here I can put my experience, whatever. Okay, so I would suggest Canva. Canva is really good for just try to get. If you don't like any of these, you can just create a new template for yourself and just put the colors you want. But there's a lot of them. Okay, so probably you can use that. Let me see. Oh, okay. I had some questions. Hey, hello, Tintin. How are you doing? We're just checking some tips for CVs. We were checking how to use LinkedIn, how it's used, and yeah, how to look for a job. And now we're looking for. I'm asking, answering some questions, and we were just seeing how can we improve our CV. Okay, I actually asked it because you suggested about pre-filter at LinkedIn, and then I just don't want to be with zero experience, but only when I'm having confidence of knowing that much. Oh, okay. So in this case, I would say just put the experience you think you have. Okay, let's say a couple of years or 1 year, and if you get the interview because they're looking for someone with a couple of years, you'll get the interview, and you can just explain that to the recruiter in the first call or whatever, and say, hey, yeah, I have 2 years of experience, but it's not professional experience. I've worked in personal projects. I've done this. I've done that. Here's my GitHub profile. I've done these projects. I've worked with these technologies and all that stuff. So they will have no problem with that at all. So yeah, probably they will be happier because it's better because you're showing interest, real interest, personal interest in the technology world. You worked a lot in personally learning just yourself. So that's a plus. Okay, so no worries about that. Okay, so we have Omar saying you can build your resume on that HackRank. Okay, another option. What's your user on Discord? It's the same as here. Can you see it displayed? Down on my picture, Neofall79. So it's the same name. Hello, do you have any resource reference links that you recommend to consult in order to make free resume and or recommendation letter? Thank you. Yeah, as I was saying, you can use Canva in this case. Get some templates here. Probably you'll find some templates to make some cover letters. So there you have. Wish you luck. Okay, another question here. Also want to know good universities in Spain. No for great research regarding CS, specifically in AI, ML, and a student how much you can work simultaneously as an international one. Okay, so how companies work here in Spain, for example, or universities. There's universities. There's like these research centers, and what they do is, I think a lot of probably universities do this around the world, but universities and companies have some contracts that allow students to, let's say it's 4 years, or you're in a master of 2 years or 1 year, a half of that year, or let's say 6 months, you're not going to class, you're going to the company to work, and learn there. So it's called, it's like practicum, like internship or whatever it's called. But yeah, something like that. So yeah, you can work. If you don't want to make this internship, you can look for a job by yourself. If you can compaginate the work and the studies, like work from 8 to 5, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then go to class at 6 p.m. till 9 p.m., it will be hard, but if you're willing to do that, that's up to you. Isn't it advisable to stay away from graphics because of AIDS? What do you mean by that? I don't get it. So want to know. So one Barcelona. Okay, answered. Hello. What are the American norms and standards to adapt for designing a personal resume? Standard. I think I couldn't answer to that. I'm from Spain. But probably they don't have like specific stand. I think it will be. It's like more international standard. The resume and thing. It's basically who you are, the experience you have, what you studied, and that's it. Um, autonomous tracking system. Autonomous. Okay. What do you mean by autonomous tracking system? Um, oh, okay. There are bots that scan your resumes to reduce workloads. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of companies dedicated to HR software. So yeah, that's cool for them, but Hello, do you recommend the use of an AI tool like ChatGPT to generate a recommendation letter in order to apply with it for a job? Um, I wouldn't recommend that, especially if you really want to be in the company, because ChatGPT can generate a great cover letter, but it's not yours. So it's really important to know what the company is doing, how they do that. What are their projects, current projects, and all that stuff. So once you get an interview, you're really into the company. Because you can do that with ChatGPT, but at the end, the thing with recommend with cover letters, for example, is that you presenting yourself, doing, saying what you want to do, everything. So no, I wouldn't say that. And recommendation letter, um, I think no, because when you send a recommendation letter, it's someone else recommending you. For example, an ex employer or an ex teacher, ex professor from college or whatever that's recommending you. So they have to write the recommendation letter, not you with ChatGPT. So because they will receive the recommendation, and if they want to contact the person who wrote it, sorry, they wouldn't find anyone because it's ChatGPT. So no recommended. Just be yourself. I would like to name the name of the university famous during SEC Arena, Barcelona and Valencia. Which you like to recommend? In Barcelona, for example, there's the UPC. This one. In Barcelona, it's really really good. In um, I would say um, software engineering and software engineering. It's really really good, and robotics. And Valencia, I don't know in Valencia, which ones are there? Um, there are some private ones, but they cost a ton of money. So I've never thought about going anywhere there. I just disconnected all from the connection on LinkedIn. Um, whom I don't know, and I was surprised that I added so many people who aren't even active. um, yeah, so just keep your LinkedIn updated. Okay, let's go with the resumes. Okay, let's see if we can see some examples here. Let me see. Let's go with this one. New resume. Let me see if there's some virus here. Okay, let's see this one. This one from Texas, Nasre. Let's see. Okay, it's taking so much. I know. Okay, downloaded the resume. Okay, okay. Uh, like I was saying before, as you can see, there's some people that don't have the picture, and it's totally okay. So things I can see here. This one is a link. No, I can't click it. For this, for example, this GitHub profile. Um, I think I don't know if it's the browser or something. I cannot click it. Let me see. Okay, I have here another question, really quick. What significance of a candidate having a good research background under some good professor when applying for a job? Does it matter? It depends on the job you're looking for. Because if you're looking for more research job or something, you can ask your professor. Always, you can ask your professor for a recommendation. Okay, that's not a bad thing. Even if you're applying for a design position and you have a backend engineering ex teammate or whatever, because the recommendation is not just about what you know, like the tech stack that you have or whatever. It's more like a personal recommendation, like the attitude, how this person works, how they adapt to change, how they learn stuff, how they improve and all that stuff. So yeah, having a good research background. Yeah, and it's really important to have some great background, research, and a good professor, and having that professor to recommend you. It's not the same being getting out from a really good research center than a bad one, because obviously the professors are everything. So yeah, al- already the students, they do the great job, but yeah, professors are really important there. So yeah, it always matters. Everything positive, it matters. Okay, so the first thing I see here is the GitHub profile. Probably um it's my I can click it. Okay, so if you put GitHub in the username here, I need to go to GitHub, find you and everything. And with LinkedIn, the same. If I search this, for example, on LinkedIn, probably I'll get some more results. Probably none of them are you. So I would say maybe just put GitHub and turn it into a link, because everyone just opens the PDFs on browsers, and if you put the link, uh, once you click, it will redirect you directly. So experience, education. Okay, let's see. I would suggest to put the months. Okay, here for example in the date, I would suggest to put the months, because here I don't know if you started in January 23 and finished in December 24, or you started in December 23 and you finished in January. Okay, so one thing is 1 month and the other thing is 1 year. So yeah, I would suggest to put at least the month, not the day, but the month, like January to March. Okay, because it's not the same. So just to give more perspective. So let me see. BTech. Okay, so in this case, for example, I see here artificial even in, in charge at. So here, for example, what is yet? It's the company or the position, or because I see event in charge at iBotics. But here I see geriatrics. I think iBotics forum. Maybe this is like a conference, and this is the company organizing the conference or something. Probably. Okay. Education. Same with the dates. I would recommend to put like the month at least or something. You know, just to give more visibility. And projects, QR code, through links. Okay, here for example with the projects, I would put the link of the project. So for example, if you don't have the link because it's not deployed, you can put the LinkedIn profile. Sorry, LinkedIn or, how I would say it, the LinkedIn repo. Okay, sorry. Um, okay, I see education. Sidewalk, Sideshwar Junior College, Nagpur. Completed my junior college and electronic with 83%. When you say 83%, is like the mark you got, like 83% of, it's like an 8.3 over 10 or something. Or well, it depends on the country and how they calculate, because in the US it's like with the GPA and things like that. Here in Spain it's just the number, like I have a 9 over 10 and things like that. So yeah, but yeah, I like it. Too much white and black, as I said before. It's cool to have something like some colors here, and this blurry effect here. Just an example. There's a bunch. Just get some colors to your eyes because it helps. But yeah, there's some, for example, probably if you're from India or the recruiters from India can understand like these nomenclatures, like 83%, this 76 of 100. But if you're sending this resume to an international company from the US, maybe they calculate these kind of things different. So try to make it like more international, you know. But it's pretty cool. I like it. Great. Let me see some couple of questions, and we'll continue with the next one. I'm sorry. Do you recommend to pass worldwide known certification like Microsoft to put in the personal resume to earn more qualification credit points for the candidates? Job selection process done by the human resource. Yeah, it's unless it's a certificate that you didn't do. If you've done that certificate, you put your time, your efforts on that, and you learn stuff, just put it. It's an extra. How do I send my resume? You can send it on my Discord. Just send me a request and I will accept you, and then send me the message. My profile name is Nelfall79, is here in Twitch. Well, in Twitch on YouTube. Really quick, how do you know any resource reference links that offer free layout templates ready to be adapted in order to design personal resume? Yeah, as I said before, Canva is a really good one. This one, so you can choose a variety of like hundreds of profiles. Okay, I got your request here. I got your request here. Yeah, so let's go to the okay, the last couple of questions. How can I send my CV? Send it to me on Discord, please. Just send me a request and I'll accept you and you can send it. Okay, here I can see. Okay, I'm trying to see. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, okay. I have Vamshi saying, don't share my resume screen live. My contact details are open. Okay, no worries about that. I will check it after the stream. I don't want to play some improvements and suggestions. Okay, let's see the let me check the LinkedIn profile from Rahul. Let's see Rahul. Yeah, I just accepted you. I just got your resume, Darkshrey. We will be checking it right now. Okay, so let's see. Rahul. Okay, you're verified. That's cool. Exploring web. What do you mean by exploring web? It's like a position, or is just your exploring websites? Okay, the location is good. Oh, we have someone in common, Suraj Pratap. Okay, I can see. For example, these things are important to share, like some good news with your network. Okay, see, you started a new position a month ago as a full stack developer. Okay, you got some great comments. That's cool. About you, final year and graduate student and full stack web developer with industry experience in building web apps using JavaScript technologies across the MERN and Jam stacks. Also have experience working with WordPress, PHP. Okay, take a closer look at my profile. Okay, in this case, just try, for example, try to add the link. Just not to copy and paste. Just put the link with the HTTP. I think that's no problem. Okay. As leads. Okay, in this case, for example, I will add some of your responsibilities. Probably you started 5 months ago. Let me see this one. Soundverse. Okay, one of the things I can see here now is that here you have like 5 months of work experience at Soundverse, but you posted it like a month ago, you know? So I don't know if you started a month ago or 5 months ago. Because here, for example, in the experience you have from July to date. Oh, you posted it late. Okay. Okay. No, okay, that's no problem. It was just to know because okay, so I would suggest you to post it at the time, just to it's okay, post it late. Okay. Um okay. Here you were doing some internships, I think. Contrato de prácticas. It's something like internship. Um 4 months. Which is the reason you switched company, for example, in this case? Because I see you've been here 4 months, and then maybe you were studying or something, right? A couple of years, and then started in the other company, probably. Um, Coursera. Okay, that's cool. Great to see. You've done some voluntary job, um, license certifications. Yeah, I can see here you have some projects. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. LinkedIn. I see this is probably a personal project. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. Some aptitudes. Yeah, I have nothing else to say here. I really like it. The thing, just I would suggest exploring the web. Just be more descriptive, because it's basically the same. The first thing you see on LinkedIn profile, it's this one, and exploring web. I don't know exactly what do you mean, but yeah, overall, I really like it. I think you have a lot of things. You've done a lot of things. You have some great experience. Some descriptions here. I would suggest you to put some more responsibilities you have here, like more descriptions, what you do. You know, just put new stuff. Um, but yeah, let's see the next one. Okay, I have a couple more suggestions here. Let me see this one, this one. Okay. Raul is done. I like it. Hemet. Yeah, Hemant. Yes, send it, please. Okay. Someone. Okay, let me see. Talkshrey. Talkshrey. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it good. Let me see. Okay, let me check this one. Resume. Okay, so first of all, I'm seeing a lot of text. Okay, um, that's good and bad. Okay, that's good because that means that you've done a lot, you have a lot to explain. But it's bad because probably if you're sending this to a recruiter that has 150 CVs for the same position, they won't take. Unfortunately, they don't take all that time to learn. To read everything and just have all that stuff. I would recommend you in this case just go with something like this. Okay, probably I would say something like this because you have like long descriptions and probably something like oops, not that one, not this one, sorry, not this one neither. Okay, this one. So for example, you have like all this huge description here or this huge thing. Probably you can just fit this somewhere here, you know so it doesn't look the same here as here, for example, because here you take like 20% of the page and this is just like a section. Okay, so it's kind of a perspective thing, but it helps a lot. It's not the same seeing like all this than this, obviously, because it's just in one line and it doesn't take that much space. But I would suggest you to go with something more colorful And for example, these dates, try to put them next to the experience or down or whatever, like this. Okay. In this case, just put like January to March. I don't know. Make this bigger. Just try to go with something more colorful and try to compact the information. Okay. Because if I read this, it's kind of, you know, just go here, read the dates, go back here, and then you go back here, go back here. It's like zigzag. But yeah, I would recommend you to put it in one place. Just put this on the left and try to use the right side for more information. Okay. For this example, they don't have anything in the right place, but for example, in the left, they have like the education, the university, the grade, the year, and a little bit. But yeah, I would say try to put more color, use a template, and try to compact more the information and try to summarize it as much as possible. So, and this, for example, C Sharp, C++, you can do something like this. Just put C++, 2 years, 2 years. Just put something like this. Okay, just put it here, or maybe make it smaller so you can fit more stuff here. But yeah, overall, I see you have some great experience, so that's cool. So yeah. Let me see another one. Let's see another one. Okay, this is a LinkedIn. But yeah, try to not put too much information. Okay, because probably they're reading. Think about someone that's reading 100 CVs a day, and they just want to see something original, something colorful, just information, but really, really just take like they take 20 seconds, 30 seconds per resume, So it's like, okay, I like this. Next. Oh, too much text. Next. Um. Okay. Now I can see Adediosin Adedoyin Wow. The first time I'm reading this name. Okay, that's pretty cool. Where are you from? Lagos, Nigeria. Okay. Okay. We have a group in common. Um, what is this Ubuntu? Are you working at user interface designer? Okay. Let me see. I have another message here. Okay. So what I can see here, first glance, BI. Okay. Okay, I would suggest to put business intelligence instead of BI. I know if you're a developer or you're in a tech world, you know what BI means probably, but if you're not, and recruiters, that's thing that recruiters, for example, when you see offers like, asking for JavaScript, Python, C Sharp, I don't know, .NET or whatever, the offers must be written by developers and software engineers, not recruiters, because they don't know about tech, nothing. Like they don't have any idea. They just know that HTML maybe and CSS. Maybe some of them have some knowledge about tech, but a lot of them don't. So they don't know what BI, because maybe they know they need someone for business intelligence, but they don't know that business intelligence is the same as BI. Just just a small thing, but yeah. Okay, that's cool. You have your information here, a little description about yourself. That's cool. I see your aptitudes. In this case, for example, you put here software development, but software development, it's like it involves like 25,000 things. Okay, try to be more concise with tech stack, like technologies, full stack, backend, at least, or something like if you want to put like the technologies itself, like C Sharp, Java, Python, Node.js, whatever, that's great. But if you put software development, they don't know. Probably they won't know if you do Java or do C Sharp. probably with your experience you have something more down, but at the beginning you just see software development. Okay, well, just a recommendation. It's not something huge to change, but it's a good recommendation. Okay, I can see here some activities, some publications, comments. I would recommend you to be to participate in publications, posts. If you see something useful, try to make a comment, a good comment. Obviously, don't fight with people on LinkedIn or anywhere, but especially in LinkedIn. So yeah, user interface designer. Okay, we have the description. We have the month, 3 months. Okay, Ubuntu. I don't. Okay, I don't know if it's a company or it's Ubuntu, like the OS company. Data visualization specialist. Okay, that's cool. You're missing some descriptions here. For example, in Ubuntu, just put a couple like these ones, some aptitudes. It will be cool just to manage them all. But yeah, maybe you didn't have time, or just waiting to get more things. So that's cool. No worries about that. Freelance writer. Okay, that's cool. Internship in education. Okay, Bachelor of Science. This was from 2014 to 2021. Um, why is that? It's 7 years. Maybe you've done a couple, or why is that? You kept repeating, you've liked it, or maybe you were doing like masters too. I don't know. I don't know. At least in Spain are just 4 years. I was sick. Oh, okay. Okay, so you took a break. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I thought you had like the you graduated and then did a master or something. Okay, so you took a break here. Okay, that's cool. You got the degree, license and certifications. Um, okay, I see a lot of people use Coursera. What do you think about it? I really like it. I think there's a great courses. Some of them are free, and you can learn a lot. And you can get like this certification thing for LinkedIn. So for the recruiters, like to have like a confirmation or something, they can use it because it's like more official. Let's say, yeah. I see you have some projects here in GitHub. It's cool, cool. Okay, pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Just the things I told you, but not too much to change here. Um, okay, cool. I like it. I give you a solid 8. I would really appreciate your reviewing. Okay, let's see. Here we have a CV. Oh, okay. See, let me just put here the attachment. Okay. First of all, this is a picture, or okay. So try to get it with PDF. Okay, so I think you made a screenshot because you had some information here, some personal information you wanted to hide. So that's okay. Okay. I thought you were sending it in like a screenshot to recruiters, but I think it's something like just to hide some privacy things. So that's totally okay. Okay, so again, what I see here is a lot of white and black. Okay, I don't know if it's something just me, but I like this. For example, you separated here programming, technical, and soft skills. A lot of people don't do this, but it's cool to see. Like, I would say documentation. I will put that in technical experience. If you mean like writing documentation, okay. So I would. They're not more soft skills. I would say probably you can put like writing. I don't know, writing skills, for example. But documentation, what I understand is like writing documentation for software. But yeah, you can put here writing skills, and you can put the documentation in technical. Okay, Sovaka, co-founder, online September. Okay, I think you're still in Sovaka. Okay, just put like slash to date or something, just to make clear you're still here. Hackathon. Okay, so in this case, for example, I think you have this hackathon project here. Am I right? If it's a hackathon project, I would suggest you to put it in projects, not in experience, because it's more like software experience. Yeah, okay. So I'll put it in projects and not software experience. And another thing I see here is that you got this switched like from July to April, July 23 to April 22. I don't know if that's you missed it and just changed the dates, but it should be from April 22 to July 23, in my opinion. But it's cool. It's cool. No worries. Just small changes. Semester 1 for season. Oh, okay. S1 season 1. Okay, so okay. But yeah, freelance with developer. It's cool to see some of your works you've done before. Probably this was like okay, freelance, online projects. Let's see. Again, live link to app. Okay, so I think this is a link to the app. Okay, so since it's a screenshot, we cannot go in. But yeah, projects. Okay, I would recommend you to put here like the dates of the project you'll be working on, like since January to July, just to see, so they can see, for example, how much it took you to do this project, like a month, a week, 3 months. It depends, because if you made a great project in a month, it's really, really cool. It's not the same as doing it in a year and a half, because probably you have more experience doing that project in a small period of time or whatever. So I'll just put like started in, I don't know, 2022 and finished this date. So yeah, same as before. I would recommend you to use like a template. It looks like I'm selling Canva templates or something, but I don't. I wish. But yeah, just try to use a template with some colors. Just put some descriptions. Probably it will be better to see at first glance. But yeah, overall it's pretty cool. Okay, you can use lit code to prepare some technical interviews. Okay, let's see next one. Let's see. Okay, Texas. I think we reviewed your resume or not yet. Let me see. Oh, okay, we did Texas. Okay, we've done this one. Let's see with Amisis Poyer. I think we don't have that much time, but we can get this one. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I see you're using a template. Okay, did you see the difference, folks? From let me see if we can find the other one. Okay, just get me. Okay, not this one. Okay, I'm just missing here a lot of things. Okay, so let's say, for example, this one. Okay, with Texas. No disrespects at all. It's really cool. But for example, you see the difference between this one and this one at first glance. Like the first thing you open, I didn't read anything, but just with these graphs, like okay, I know, a little bit. So I will talk about this. Okay, I just saw a thing. You think I think that you can change. But yeah, it's the first thing you see with the colors and without the colors, with all black and white, it's quite different. Okay, that doesn't mean that this one is worse. Okay, don't take me wrong, but just at first glance, psychologically, you have another impression. Okay, but yeah, let's see this one for example. First thing of all, I like the graphs. Okay, but I don't know. I don't know the numbers. Okay. So, for example, I know Chinese, this much. Okay. But what's this much? The vocabulary, how to speak fluently. You work with Chinese people and like professional work, you know, um, language experience. What do you mean, like French? I don't know what's this, like maybe 20%, 80%, 75%. But what does it mean? Like, you talk fluently, you know how to talk but not how to write. you know this you need to specify more, like English, native or beginner, or probably it will be, or just separate like Chinese, writing skills, native, and talking, speaking, just a beginner. It doesn't make sense, but hope you got me. The same with the professional skills here. For example, you have this much experience of SQL, but what's this? Like the 100%, it's like a month, a year, 3 years, 5 months, 3 months and a half. What you're taking into perspective here, you know? So I see C#, C++, you have, good experience, but what's this? Like 5 months or 2 months or 3 years? Try to specify a little bit more here, for example, and put like numbers. You can put like this graph and put here 3 years, let's say, okay? In this part here, you can put like 3 years, okay? And just for people to know that 100% is 3 years, so this is 2 years and a half, or let's say 2.7 years of experience or whatever, okay? So I like this honor and awards. Okay, so you have some cool things to say. Learn more. Um, okay, this link, try to make it redirective, like not opening in the same tab but in another one. I think you can do that. There's a way you can do that, because if I click, I just lose your CV and I need to go back and all that stuff. It's not a big deal, but just take it into account. Okay, so I see probably you're here with some teammates. That's cool. Okay, some great information. Computer engineer. Okay, that's cool. You live in China. That's pretty cool. Are you working on China or studying? Okay, what I see here, for example, it's this learn more here. Okay, so I will change this. For example, I will put this in another. I will put this in another place because it's kind of uncomfortable for recruiters, for example, to keep going to external websites and then coming back to the CV and then opening another one. Just coming back again. Probably it will be like confusing for them, or it will be just going back and forth, and that's maybe they punish you for that, but I didn't see a big deal, so it's pretty cool. So profile: junior software engineer, technology enthusiast, and disciplined learner, willing to gain. Okay. Supportive, enthusiastic. Okay, I like it. I see you have some great experience, so that would help. So the picture is a plus. So okay, great. Okay, so before finishing, we're just done 5 minutes. I wanted to share with you a couple of of ways to start to prepare yourself for a technical interview. A lot of people use lit code. Hope let me see the okay. I would love to check all the projects, but we are out of time. I just want to share you a couple of things. I really like the CVs and Vamchi. I will check the your CV right now and give you a feedback. I don't know if you're still on the stream, but hopefully yes. So, for example, to prepare for technical interviews, a lot of people use Let Code. Okay. In my opinion, it's really great to have a profile. I don't have profile. This one is new, just to show you how it works. Okay, so here it's something like GitHub. You can share your lead code in on your LinkedIn, for example. Gasangwa. Yeah, of course you can send it on Discord. So yeah, no worries. Just send it. Okay, so let code. You can go to problems, for example. There's contests, but in this case, you can go to problems. This one's cool because you can see the level and the acceptance rate, and you can start from the basic ones. Let me see, difficulty, hard, easy. Okay, so you can just take some of them, check the algorithms, learn a little bit, make the code. The good thing about this is you can choose like a bunch of different languages. If you don't know Python, you probably know Java. If not, probably C++, probably, I don't know, Python 3, Golang, or C Sharp, for example. And you have a bunch of different programming languages you can do the tests on. And basically here you have the explanations, what you need to do, the constraints, some examples, and you just write the code and click run to check all the tests, if they pass or not, all the test cases, and then submit. Okay, it's that simple. It's not that hard. The important thing is to do them by yourself. Don't use ChatGPT or something like that because it doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's one of the recommendations I would give you if you're technical. If you're more like into designer or UI, UX, or something like that, try to make a lot of portfolios. Maybe, I don't know, just make a template on try to do create templates, for example, on Canva or Figma and things like that, and just share them on your LinkedIn with your with your friends on LinkedIn and companies, and probably you can land a job easily with some portfolios and great job done. So yeah, if you have any question, anything you want to say, hope you like the session. We talked a little bit about the job industry and the tech industry and the job market, and some tips. Hope they are useful for you. Sorry again for the voice. Feeling quite sick like a couple of days ago, but you know everything's fine. Let me see if there's any more questions. Okay, so hope you had fun, and yeah, hope to see you on the next stream tomorrow. Not yesterday. And yeah, if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. If you want me to check your profiles, so if you need something, just ask me, and I'll try to help as much as I can. Ralph, hey, hello. How you doing? I joined last, but the session was super interesting. Thank you so much. Thanks. I learned a lot and apply in my resume and LinkedIn. Okay, thank you so much. Hope you had some great tips. Wish you the best luck in your career. and in college, or if you're studying, looking for a job, if you're currently working. I wish you luck, and see you in the next one. Hope you had fun. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you so much. Let me see.